Grand Rising. I don't know what that was. Me moving my neck like that. I'm in the backyard doing my little journal work. There's a topic I wanted to actually get some advice or see if anybody relates to this. Yesterday I was really tired. I came back from work and I just fell asleep. Like my body gave out. I mean, it just completely just gave out. And I woke up really emotional, like thinking about my past a lot. And a lot of my past has been coming up, especially when it has to do with what happened to me as a youth in school, like stuff I thought about but didn't really think about it deeply, the things that I went through that I kind of subconsciously suppressed. I was thinking about how outcasted I felt most of my life. I've always been looked at differently, especially from my family, and some platonic relationships have been mostly tolerated, but I've always gotten that look like she's a little different. And I felt it, and I know a lot of people think that's crazy. How could you feel if somebody, thinks you're weird? Trust me, I felt it. And when I do feel things, eventually I get confirmation in ways I didn't know confirmation was a thing, till yesterday? Not literally, but you get it. And now that I know that I am different, and there's nothing wrong with being different from everybody. Everybody has their own thing. Everybody's different and they have different personalities. But I noticed things growing up with kids I used to play with, where I would always be like, it was kind of like a look of like, oh, she's sweet, I won't be mean to her kind of thing. The parents that one kid that your parents would say, oh, don't, just play with her because she has no friends, stuff like that. And I know as we get older, especially as teenagers, people change, And as a kid, I grew up with some kids, and we used to play a lot. We used to go over to the house. I used to go to their house a lot, actually, religiously, I'd say. And there's other kids that were always there, and I know that we all can play together, but I would always be pushed to the side. And only time people would ever come back to play with me is when they realized the people that they were playing with weren't good for them or talking to. I've had that in relationships as well, where this is really sad and embarrassing to say, but I'd have boyfriends that would be, or should I say relationships, that would ditch me because they think they found something different, better, or that somebody's normal, and then that person would do them really dirty, and then they'll turn back around and come back just because they felt bad that they got hurt by that person, and then they try to say, oh, you were better. And it's always the same thing with friendships. I've had another childhood friend that I would say she was a cheerleader, or should I say a dancer? I like a dance majorette or something. I also was a dancer, but I was self-taught. I think she was too. I have no idea. But either way, she had she was in high school. I was in high school as well, and things change when you're in high school, and we kind of because we linked up. Okay, we met each other in middle school, and we were friends, and she would do the same thing. It'd be the crowd that seemed normal, she would hang around, but I would be that friend that she'd come to just because I was the one that you could be yourself around. I'm that type of person. I'm always the one that you can be yourself around, because I'm completely myself. I can't help but to be myself, and when I've tried to not be myself, it doesn't work. It looks terrible, and people are like, why are you acting like that? So I don't know. I've never understood why. To this day, I still have never met a friend that I could really, that's loyal, to that point where this is my friend, you know? And even if their friends, like their old friends come along, they don't act different or they don't push me to the side just to, seem normal. I don't know. I just want to know if anyone's ever felt really outcasted, like, not, is that the word? Like, you just feel so I'm sorry, bugs are crawling on me. I'm under a whole tree, bro. Like, what am I doing? There's like spiders that come down every few minutes, and I'm lucky they could be in my hair right now, and I don't even know. There's a bird over my head. But I was thinking about that yesterday, and I've been thinking about a lot of things that happened in my life, where, especially when I experienced bullying. I experienced a lot of bullying, like a lot, and to this day I'm getting bullied at work. It's terrible. It's like I know you're supposed to stand up for yourself, but it's like in some way I still kind of feel scared, because I'm not I'm not a fighter. Like, I don't physical. I don't do any of that crap. And I was just telling someone that I've always been a target, and I feel so like something's wrong with me. Like, people always try to beat sense into me or something, trying to make me seem normal. I don't know what normal is, bro. Do you know what normal is? Is there a thing? Is there? I can't help but be hyper and like myself. I don't know. Maybe I'm an alien. I wish I was an alien. That'd be like the answer to all my problems. Then I'd be so complete. I don't want to say anything else. I don't know. I just wanted to talk about, like, people are saying that it's because God is, you know, for you or something. You're not gonna click with everyone. You're not supposed to click with everyone. Not saying you're supposed to, but can I click with someone? Like, oh my gosh. Even the people that are close to me and nice to me, like good to me, like kind of, they still kind of give me that look, or they kind of like, you can feel it intuitively, like it's just, you're not gonna last too long. And not in that way, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know how to explain to you how different I felt my entire life, but like, I know I'm different. And my pen is going out. But if anyone has any advice or understand what I'm saying, sometimes I feel like I don't make sense, can you leave some comments down there for me so I can get out of my head and, get some clarity. Yeah, this pen's done. Okay. Oh, bye. But yeah, that's what I've been really thinking about, and I wanted to share a lot of what happened to me when I was in school, but I haven't gotten the time. So one day I will. Okay, I'll see you guys soon.